trying to figure out like his personality, what makes him tick, and it's tough. You know, it's like there's a lot that goes into his complex personality. You know, like things like I'll say, Andrew, what'd you do this weekend? He's like, well, I rode my bike to Chicago. You know, you rode your bike to Chicago? He's like, yeah. I'm like on the expressway? He's like, oh. How'd you do it? Maybe.
It takes about a little bit over 2 hours from my house to Chicago. It's a little over 30 miles. I risk my life every time I bike there. I have a fixed gear bike called Schwinn Madison. So what that is on the back wheel, the gear is fixed to the wheel. So you can bike backwards or forwards, depending on which way you pedal. So if you pedal backwards, you, in theory, bike backwards.
What the hell is your fascination with trains? Is it like a childhood thing, or do you just like trains and tracks? What is that?
I don't know. I like riding the train in the city sometimes, and couldn't tell you.
In some of your photographs, you appear to be at extreme heights. Let's just say, how do you get there? How do you get on buildings and trains that seem almost abandoned? I don't understand it.
Well, I spend a lot of time just like going around places, and I figure out the best way to get the shot that I want. So if that means climbing somewhere, I'll do it, as long as it's like safe and legal. One time, I was biking on the west side, and I got pulled over just for being white. That's what the cops said. They knew I should not have been there, and then I was searched pretty thoroughly, and not that thoroughly, and they found out that I had my camera on. They're like, "What are you doing here?" Basically said, "I thought I was buying heroin." I wasn't.
So you were not buying heroin?
No, I don't do drugs.
Well, there you go. All right, Andrew, that's all I needed to know. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
So, give it a handshake in there. And that's a wrap. That's Andrew's life.